Good morning, guys. It's Friday. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and again, pumped up, ready for the day. So it's the last day of the week. Let's end this week with a bang. So let's get that energy up. Let's get that motivation going. Get that drive and that determination to just succeed today and make those calls and do your follow-ups, set those appointments and close some deals, and have a banging week. So we got a great weekend coming up, doing a lot of fun things with the family on my end. So I got my second win today, so I'm just going to get in the office and just plow through the day with the appointments and doing my recruiting calls and getting more great agents in our office. This week we've got a lot of great recruits coming in. They're completely excited to get started and jump onto the model that we have here at Harcourts in Carmel Valley, which is a great model to succeed in real estate. So it's just based on a lot of the coaching out there. Mike Ferry, Tom Ferry, Brian Buffini, even Anthony Robbins. My experience in real estate as a mega agent, other experiences from super top agents out there, all mixed into one. So it's basically top agent training. So if you know somebody, bring them on board. I'd love to have them in the office. I just want to give out another tip today for H5. And I'm just going to be trying to be real quick on this because I know everybody's trying to make it to the event today. It's the last day with the Mike Ferry Sales Talk. I would encourage everybody to go to this, especially the agents in my office. It's only costing us $50. We got a great deal. So if you join our office, it only costs you $50 to attend any Mike Ferry event. The tip of the day today is when you're making just listed and just sold calls. Now, a lot of people, when they call just listed, just sold calls, it's basically cold calling. You're basically dialing for dollars. The best way to go about this is put yourself in the mindset and say, you know what, I am making a phone call to service the seller, telling everybody around the neighborhood that there's a new property on the market. You're not just going after the referral, you're actually providing a service for the seller. And the reason why you want to do that is because the people that you're talking to will see that you're a great agent, that you're actually calling around trying to find a buyer for their house. Now that's valuable to them, okay? Because basically, if you tell them, say, well, if we took your listing and we were to sell your house, we would be doing the exact same thing for you, calling everybody around the area and giving everybody a chance to pick their new neighbor. So same thing with just sold. When you call just sold, it gives you credibility. It shows that, hey, not only did we list the property, we sold the property. And we sold the property in X amount of days for X amount of dollars, and the seller got top dollar for their home, and they're happy. We ended up raising the market value in the area up a little bit. That's a great time to say, hey, when do you plan on selling your home? But the three things I want you to concentrate on this phone call, there's never a wasted phone call. Okay, remember that. There is never a wasted phone call. Now, my training that I did when I was younger, when I was in real estate, this helped out a lot, okay? So when I called, not only would I call for the intent of trying to find a referral from the person I'm calling on, but I would also ask if they knew anybody else. So the first thing I always say is a warm welcome. Hi, this is Anthony Wolf. We just listed a property down the street for $257,000 or $400,000, whatever the price may be. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,400 square foot home. Beautiful house. It's just down the street from you. Just went on the market. Who do you know that's looking to buy a house just like this? Do you have anybody that might think about moving in the area? It's a great time to pick your neighbors. And if they say, no, I don't have anybody looking to buy, or I don't know anybody that's looking to move, yada, 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 great. That's your first question. Don't just jump in there and say, hi, we just listed a house down the street. When do you plan on listing your home? They're more likely going to hang up the phone. Ask if they know somebody first, okay? That's a warm entry into your prospecting call. Second, that's when you come in there for the big question. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me, but let me ask you another question since you're on the phone. I'm hoping they're still on the phone. If they hang up, well, just go to the next. But since you're still on the phone with me, when do you plan on selling your home? When do you plan on moving? Are you currently renting right now, or did you just buy this house recently? If they say, well, we're currently renting right now, hey, that's great. Awesome. Did you know you can get a great deal on a loan right now for a low interest rate with minimal down payment to get you in a home? Have you ever tried to get qualified? Because they say 80% of the people out there that think that they cannot buy a house actually can. So pop that question. Ask if they're renting. If they own the home, ask them, hey, when did you purchase the home? How is it for you? How was the experience? It was good. We bought it 3 years ago. So, okay, great. Well, obviously you probably don't plan on moving right now, and that's okay. So I appreciate that. Third question, don't hang up the phone. Everyone just seems to just hang up the phone right there and say, oh, well, thanks for your time, goodbye. That is idiocracy, okay? Third, if they're still on the phone with you, why not keep going? Be like, you know what, that's great. And I appreciate the time that you're taking to talk to me right now. I feel like we got a great conversation going. The next thing I want to ask you is, would it be okay that I put you in my contact system, reach out to you every so often, maybe every couple months, send you out some business cards, some marketing, some literature about me and what we do as far as selling homes and helping buyers purchase homes and the great services that Harcourts provides, especially in Carmel Valley, and ask them, can I send you some materials? And yeah, you can stick it in the junk drawer, you can put it in a folder somewhere, but if you do bump into somebody that's looking to buy or sell real estate, I would greatly appreciate that referral because we want to be able to help them successfully get top dollar for their home, and then also save as much money as we can when we represent a buyer purchasing a home. Because the two top things that we do as real estate agents, we save the buyer money and we make the seller money. That's it. That is our job. We save the buyer money and we make the seller money. That's it. It's very simple. That is what we're here to do. Everything else is basically secondary. So on the third attempt, when you ask them, hey, can I send you some business cards? More than likely, they'll be like, yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, they're already on the phone with you. You've been on the phone for 5 minutes. You got a great conversation going. Now, what does that lead to? That is a sphere. That is a center of influence that you can add into your database, that you can send out monthly newsletters, postcards, give them a call, maybe pop by if you're in the neighborhood. I mean, can you see the reason that there's not a wasted call when you make a phone call like that? 3 things. Ask for the referral. Ask if they know anybody. 2, ask if they are buying or selling, or in the next 2 or 3 years or next 6 months or whatnot. 3, can I send you some business cards and you can slam them in your junk drawer and send me a referral and keep contact with you? Because as we know, if you utilize your sphere of influence and you call them every month, you send them a mailer every month, you email them, you make contact 3 times a month, they're going to give you a 10% return. If you have 100 people in your database, 10% of them will bring you business as a referral, which means if you get 200, 300, do the math. So let's just use 100. You have 100 people in your center of influence. By calling people, taking their information, their contact numbers down, have them in your sphere, contact them. They're going to bring you 10 deals for that year. So if you want a pay raise and you want to increase your productivity for 2015, start collecting information, start giving out cards, and start putting people in your database, even on cold calls. The best tip I can give you on Just Listed, Just Sold was right there. 3 questions. So write this down. Review this video 2 or 3 times, however many times you need to do this to internalize this information and make a part of your business plan. There is never a wasted call, okay? Let's get the sphere of influence numbers up so we can get the referrals coming in and gradually go from 50 to 100, 150 to 200. Your goal in 10 and 15 years is to have 1,000 people in your database. If that happens, they should be bringing you 75 to 100 deals a year, and you don't even have to make a phone call. Your phone's going to be ringing off the hook because right now, nobody's calling the phone, right? Okay, so it's not like 2005, 2006 when the phones are just going off the hook. We have to be proactive, but we want to invest in our retirement and create a sphere of influence that will be calling us with referrals, and that is the whole point of real estate, because everything you do today, tomorrow, the next month, and the next 5 years is going to dictate your retirement 15 and 20 years from now. So let's really get that concept and that mindset going, that there's never a wasted call. Everybody out there needs to buy or sell a house sometime in the future. We just need to find them, put them in our database, get a hold of them, and utilize the system. All right. I hope everyone got something out of that. I got to get back to work. I just got my Starbucks in hand right here, and I am ready to rock and roll and doing the same thing I'm telling you right now. Okay, so everyone have a great day today. End it with a bang, and I'll talk to you guys the next Monday. All right. Thanks for joining. Take care.